My pops always called it the Dead Hour Dispatch. Sounded like some pulp rag from the 50s, but it was this freaky newsletter that would land on porches exactly at midnight. Wednesdays and Fridays for our block, random for others. I'd huddle in his basement workshop as a kid, listening to him ramble about it while he tinkered with old radios. But he never let me see one, never shared the dirt inside. I shrugged it off as boogeyman bullshit eventually, grew up, moved on. Until the wake. After burying him, I bunked at the old split level in rural Ohio to handle the fallout. Overdue utilities, foreclosure threats, and an attic crammed with hoarder crap nobody'd buy at a yard sale. Friday rolled in fast. I was up late in his den, sifting through VA bills from his last tour's fallout. Clock hit 12 and thunk, 3 heavy pounds on the front door. Checked my watch, midnight sharp. Odd. Peered through the blinds, empty stoop. Brain cycled excuses. Drunk neighbor? Wind? Unlatched the deadbolt, eased the door open. There on the frayed doormat, a bundled paper. Looked standard, but I snagged it careful, like it was rigged. Whole thing jet black, sheets, twine cinching it. Worst call ever, hauling it indoors. Plunked it on his workbench, sliced the strings with a box cutter. Unfurled slow like it was breathing, single page. Stark white caps the Dead Hour Dispatch. The yarn below, stranded in the swarm, folklore or flesh-eating fad. You ain't heard it yet, but the backwoods crowd has. There's this old logging mill on the county line. Rusted silos, 15 levels of catwalks crumbling into the river below. Locals swap tales. Last fall, a hiker, named Scrubbed, got lost in the fog, aimed to jump for a quick out from his demons. Standard suicide spot. But per the survivalist boards and encrypted chats, it flipped weird. Foot over the edge and bam, flashes. His ma scavenging his trailer, starving thin. His wake, buddies gaunt from rationing scraps. His corpse gnawed to bone, maggots stitching wounds. Yanked back, shook. Tested again, him foraging berries in a bunker, rigging traps with a girl, them against a horde surviving. Climbed down safe, spilled to a hunting buddy, who leaked it. Went viral. Mill became every derelict factory in every Rust Belt town. Groups started testing the brink. Dangle a limb, glimpse your endgame in the apocalypse. One pack geared up, turned nightmare. Chick leads, edges out, screams at visions of rot. Eyes wild, fixates on her crew, claws to drag him down too. Shallow graves just like the previews. Amped the myth instead. What horror outranked her own guts spilled. Bad enough to mercy kill pals? Whispers say she spared 'em worse, eternal hunger. Some versions end with her finger jabbing upward, spotting the swarm's source before the plunge. Solo story, solo sheet. Heart pounding, I craved the who, what, where. Knew the fix, wait for the next drop. Obsession brewing. First edition ghosted overnight. Drawer stashed, vanished. Burglar or self-destruct? Prepped for Wednesday, chair by the door from 11 p.m. Felt like handling live wire, something that mutate your world on contact. Biohazard, aura, grip it, and survival's never square. 11:55, pulse thumped. Porch bulb stuttered, blacked out. Shadows devoured the stoop, denser than tar. Street lamps flickered faint. Snap, light rebooted. Door yanked, nada, till down. Black roll, black bind. Paused but snatched it. Line crossed. Workbench, cutter, unroll. Multi-pages, one epic. The Scavenger Surgeon. Rangers alert on rogue fixer. Park services blasting warnings after sightings of this Scavenger Surgeon. Dodge strangers and trailheads in ghost towns. Began months ago on a prepper forum. Anon logs a meet in Cuyahoga Woods at twilight. Guy intros as the surgeon. Polished vibe, slips a card with cords. She bites, GPS to a gutted mill. Inside, makeshift ore, sterile tarps, LED rigs, tools gleaming, doors tagged X-ray bay suture station. Behind desk, him scrubs mask. Cuts to chase, I excise burdens, fears, addictions, wounds, survival edge. Dubious but desperate, she picks her poison, panic attacks. He nods. It's a swap, he claims a toll. Agrees, prepped in a bay. Wakes in ruins, no setup, no scars. Days on, she's calm in crises, no freezes. Ecstatic till she can't feel pain. Stubs toe, nada. Docs blame nerve damage. She knows, he yoinked her warnings. More drops. Dude wants fear of dark gone, loses night vision. Gal axes overeating, wakes sans taste buds. Vet with shrapnel, out but minus stamina. No trace cuts. One claims a limbless torso was a mark. What burden ditched? Theories rage. Authorities stumped. Parts evaporate like vapor. If a slick talker cards you as Scavenger Surgeon, evac and radio in. Skip the spot. Don't trade, costs lethal in the wild. Set it aside, mind reeling. Web hunt, bupkies on surgeon or brink test. Felt primal, lurking close, phone snaps blurred, paper fought the lens, uploaded for proof. Pops cautioned, steer clear. Thoughts scare, now regret not probing, drops midweek end, Friday next. Door ajar for the blackout. Post second, eyed it on bench. Dawn Thursday, inky vapors rose, no blaze, just crumbling to ash smoke. Skipped work, watched fade by 12. Thankful for glitchy pick. Friday drained but hooked. Stoop perch 11:50, new bulb. Chill pricked skin at 55, ozone bite. Copper taste 58, eyes stung smoky 59. Bulb died. Flashlight pierced void blob on mat. Beam hit, phone blazed scalding. Dropped, cracked pre-impact. Air sucked out, lungs burned, light popped back. Gasped, skull splitting, paper weighted, snagged, sliced, scanned. Longer screed. The duplicate, ex-coach's bunker confession. Ex-PE coach Jake Harlan, life for murder last season, haunts county lockup. Once hometown hero at Buckeye High, track guru, soup kitchen staple, wed to his prom queen, idyllic. What cracked? Enter Zoe Klein. Senior ace, valedictorian, track star, scholarships galore. Harlan tailed her, RO filed, then raided her cabin, axed her. Case airtight. Defenders clung to his babble, she's replicated. New term starts, watch. Interview snagged. Harlan unloads. First, Mia Hayes from PNW. Newbie phenom, stunner, rich kin, perfect scores, track beast. In class, spouting survival lore. Patched my Jeep alternator blind, fluent in 5 tongues, valedictorian, prom queen. MIT for genetics, parents flashy, then MIA. Next year, Lena Brooks, PNW transfer, carbon copy, Stanford genetics, freaky but amnesia hit crowd, I remembered. Year on, rival meet, Kira Novak dominating. Tailed to lodge, opulent, wife called obsession. Fresh term, scoured districts, Zoe Klein, identical, invaded, cellar lab, cryovats, doomsday tomes, KO'd, woke restrained in ER, wife ghosted. Weeks later, 4 a.m. breach, lab cleared, snapped, dragged her from master bunk. Wasn't me, she smirks, axed her in rage. Trial folks? Irked, not broken. They're engineering her. Survival clones. Hunter, brunette, hazel eyes, graduating, grill the makers. Harlan hanged cell days post. We sat, don't pursue. Searched, zilch on Harlan Klein's. Saturday, hiked outskirts, new silo tower, ledge shadow, leg out, bolted close, gate barred, felt the thud. Brink test, fact, Wednesday 11:50. Door barricade, headache raging, pops my bad. Mirrors shattered, safe cracked, scars from tests, journals scrambled. Midnight, blackout, void dispatch, gloved grab read, the ravenous, quarantine or contagion. Adirondack Hamlet, black cute at first, toddler raids fridge, hunter memes feasts. Then endless crave struck all, pantries gutted, diners stripped bare. ER scans clean, brawls over crumbs, clubs, blades, teeth. Rags heaps, gore slicks, incomers absorbed or turned. Devour essence, ingest terrain, merge stars next. Korgth. Cordon set, troops murmur, crave tweets bleed out. Feds hoax, lies, bagged, torched, evaporated, pre-ignite. Newsflash, woods wanderer offering fixes, scavenger surgeon. Friday bail. Motel outskirts, reloading school roster for Zoe Klein. Lag dispatch to outbreak week. Tonight she spawns. 3 wraps. Dispatch on carpet, triple bag trashed. Roster pops, Zoe's file, bin check, intact. Drove her burbs, lodge from feeds. Alerter, sketchy. Wrapped, woke bound, skull throbbing. Zoe with crowbar, Harlan's wingman. Spilled dispatch, he's nearing truth, let him strike. Drones. Clone guards, dispose. Cellar vault, freeze me. I'll reboot, not exact but near. Recited fresh dispatch, inkless to her. Dispatch born. Screed, the apex predator, aerial aberration stumps prose. Upstate berg, sky silhouette, hunter pose, radiant perpetual. Drone, decoy, nears ground. Apex predator, loon boasts. She links, surgeon crafting from tolls. Brink chick sky pointed, apex. Hunt surgeon, trail scouting he nears. Or in silo immaculate, you've donated to Zoe, culled from her dupes at tech hubs. Apex launched ascended, dispatch at dive, doomsday, reality fractures post-apex devoured by ravenous. Drive-through, surgeon abstains, apex craves end. Consent crucial. Pinpoint berg via stab map, bunk watch, no dispatch, fabric tearing, throng builds, apex drops. Surgeon dashes to cams my make. Barricade bedlam. Berg splatters swollen fiends. Apex hovers. Zoe snags AR, aces it, blasts bits. Ravenous lunge, hack black ash, dispatch spores. Excise. Bargain piece. Probe anesthetic. Awake homestead, crises nulled but pops ledger, logged dispatches. Wraps block wide. Surgeon swipe my carrier tag, dispersed it. Shun. Uploading Pops's logs soon.